Grants Pass and Josephine County leaders considering an outside-the-box funding option to help law enforcement staffing. Good evening and thanks for choosing NBC5 News at 6. I'm Craig Smullen. Josephine County Sheriff Dave Daniel met with Grants Pass city leaders Monday night to discuss creating a new potential tax. The goal to create a new permanent funding solution for law enforcement. NBC5's Jenna King has more on the proposed tax and what impact it could have locally. She's live in our newsroom with our top story at 6. Jenna.
Craig, a sustainable funding stream. That's what Josephine County Sheriff Dave Daniel is trying to achieve for all of law enforcement in Josephine County. The purpose behind this, that's the purpose behind this retail bill.
We have a problem in law enforcement. We're losing funding.
Over the years, Josephine County has struggled to find a permanent funding solution for its sheriff's office. Sheriff Dave Daniel has been in law enforcement for 28 years, and he says for the vast majority of it, law enforcement has been funded through multiple levies.
There's a whole lot of ebb and flow in that, and there's dangers in not having sustainable, suitable funding for a law enforcement agency because number one, if you get a no vote on a levy, you lose a lot of people. In this day and age, you can't, that's dangerous.
Now he's trying to combat the issue with a new idea. At Monday's Grants Pass City Council work session, the sheriff proposed what's being called a law enforcement retail activities tax. Sheriff Daniel says the seasonal tax would go from April 15th to October 15th to impact tourists the most.
The idea being behind this is to get everybody to pay. There's a lot of people that come into our community and use our services and really kind of get a free ride, for lack of a better term. And we think there should be something for law enforcement in that.
The proposal says a 3% tax would apply to the first $2,000 of any purchase, but many items would be exempt from the tax. The list includes unprepared food, prescription medication, internet access, small vehicle sales, motor vehicle fuel, liquor, tobacco products, and marijuana items. The sheriff's presentation to city officials estimates the tax would generate around $4.4 million for Josephine County, around $3.7 million for Grants Pass, and $208,000 for Cave Junction.
This would provide a fully funded sheriff's office for, at least in our patrol division and our administration and our detectives divisions, to where we're up to 24/7 hours a day, and we'll be able to provide an even better service than we are now.
If not, this what?
Commissioner Dan DeYoung says he is in support of the tax, but wants to put it to the voters first. He says he's waited for years to try to come up with a permanent funding solution to the problem.
Sure, I would refer this to the voter because I think it's something that if the voter needs to have their thumbs up or thumbs down on it, but it needs to have a chance in front of the voter. If we don't even have a chance in front of the voter, we're back to square one at property taxes and levies and districts and so on and so forth that so far have proven really unpopular.
The city council told the sheriff that the idea was important enough to take to the voters directly, but nothing has been decided yet by city or county officials just yet. Sheriff Daniel says he is still fine-tuning those numbers for the proposal. For now, live in the newsroom, Jenna King, NBC5 News.